Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football here in Henderson, Texas at Lions Stadium. Here with the head coach of the Region 3 Class 2A Division I champions, Timpson Bears, Coach Kerry Therwhanger, after a impressive 55-14 win over Beckville. Coach, first off, congratulations on the win. Your kids played great tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about that group. You know, when we came together in June, we had a goal, and they accomplished it tonight. First time in school history for those guys. You know, obviously it's their first run. We got a lot of young kids getting a lot of good experience, but you know, right now I just so proud of those guys and the community. Happy for them to get to experience this.
You know, you get in a regional final game and you don't expect to come in and win by 41 points. I mean, that's just not something that happens normally. Obviously, you know, you guys forced them into some bad plays and forced them into some mistakes. Coming in, especially offensively, it seemed like you guys really wanted to attack them at multiple levels and really get the ball in space to your playmakers and spread the football around. That was at least my view from the press box. Was that kind of the game plan coming in offensively?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've got some playmakers, Bussy and Courtney and a couple of other guys that can do some things out in space. You know, and we thought we didn't have as much success tonight running up inside as we thought we might. You know, they did a really good job defensively and plugging up the middle, but that opened some things up on the outside. And in order to pack the box like that, they've got to leave some receivers open, and we were able to take advantage of that as well. So it's a good job by our quarterback. You know, finally there in the second half, and our offensive line, I thought, took over in the second half and did a really good job.
I think the story of the game, from my perspective, aside from the offense, was your defensive line, your front seven. I thought you guys really wreaked a lot of havoc in their backfield and really stopped them before they could really get the running game going with their quarterback and their really good freshman running back. Your defensive line, I know, has been a strong point for your defense all year. Talk about those guys a little bit and how proud you are of them.
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about our offense because we've put up a lot of points, and that's great. But, you know, defensively, those guys have turned the ball over, got it back to us. And really, you know, if not for a short field tonight, I don't know if they ever score against our first group. You know, they've been doing a great job. The guys up front create some alleys for our backers to run through, and our kids, you know, trigger pretty quick. They're pretty aggressive. And honestly, offense is what gets talked about, but the defense is what's been carrying us all year.
You've been on some deep playoff runs in the past and in your previous stops, so you kind of know what to expect when you get to this level in the state semifinals. Obviously, at the 2A level, you got a lot of guys playing both ways, and those bumps and bruises, playing 14, 15 games, can start to get to you a little bit. How do you manage the next week of practice as you prepare for an unfamiliar but really talented opponent in Shiner?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, I watched the game earlier today. Those guys are huge. And most of our stuff now will be more mental than physical. You know, it's about getting lined up right and knowing what their tendencies are more than the physical part of it. So, you know, we won't go full pads at any time this week and just kind of heal those guys up. And like I said, do a lot of film study and a lot of walkthrough type stuff.
All right, Coach, final question for you. What's the post-game meal of choice after a big playoff win? What's the go-to for Coach Therwhanger?
Well, here in Henderson, it's McDonald's. We've been here, this will be our third time this year, at least coming through Henderson. So it's McDonald's, double quarter pounder with large fries, large drink.
Congratulations on the win. I know you're really happy to be working again next week. Good luck in the state semifinals against Shiner, and congratulations to the Timpson Bears and the city of Timpson.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it.